get down.
Bowman, we're in Florida Oro.
The trees there may be pretty, but that province is the heart of Unidad corrupt.
Thing I heard about.
Están por llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esa gente de inmediato.
I've been wanting one of these.
Engaging.
I've got the location of a cartel medal they're planning on giving to some Billy badass.
Got no tangos on my radar.
Cartel. That means taking down General Baro.
The commander of Unidad. How hard is he to get to?
We've got no leads on the General's location, but we've got word of a data center at Unidad's Mob Jaguar. Our source tells us it's chock full of informed personnel. It may even tell tales about—
Hola, amigo. You here? I'm back. Sorry about you.
No worries. Let's make this quick. We've got Mob Jaguar. Our source tells us it's chock full of informed personnel. It may even tell tales about some of Unidad's less than savory operations. Sounds like a good place to find leads on General Baro. I'm sending you the location of Mob Jaguar now. They probably got the data center underground to keep it cool. And our source couldn't get us any password access, so you'll have to hack in.
Major General Baro is a patriot. He runs Unidad, the Bolivian military police force from main operating base Jaguar in Florida Oro. When Santa Blanca first arrived in Bolivia, they went to war with Unidad. Innocent civilians got caught in the crossfire. The death toll was tremendous. Baro had seen a lot of death in his life and was desperate to bring peace back to his country. So he brokered a backroom deal between El Sueño and the Bolivian government. Unidad agreed to look the other way and let Santa Blanca run their business. In exchange, the cartel promised to keep their killings to a minimum. Obviously, the results have been a mixed bag. The relationship between Santa Blanca and Unidad is tense. Now that Bolivia has become a full-fledged narco state, I believe that he is starting to regret his decision. Major General Baro is either one of our most dangerous enemies or our greatest ally. There's only one way to find out which.
Oh, I could use this.
Atacar ya viene para acá.
This says we can find an airdrop care package if we just look in the right place. Let's roll. Nice.
Para abrir fuego.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay
Ask the
down.
rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Helicopter, get down.
The chopper's location to the rebels so they can take ownership.
Post to support base security. Regarding road security, base Jaguar is overly dependent on outside supplies, and security on rail lines into Jaguar is insufficient to ensure the integrity of base operations. Air operations should be implemented on a regular basis to guarantee resupply. Security in Florida Oro is too centralized around base Jaguar, and company-sized cluster bases should be implemented immediately. Lastly, air supply should be used due to the vulnerability of the rail lines.
Send a team in later to pick up their supplies.
Unidad's darkest secrets are hidden
I'll
on
fly.
a server at Mob Jaguar. Infiltrate the base,
I'm on.
hack
Let's
the
go.
server, and get me those files. I'm gonna turn these assholes inside out.
That's main operating base.
I'm seeing rail lines coming in and out. Watchtowers, warehouses. Is that a heliport?
If Bowman's intel's up to snuff, the data center's somewhere underground. Let's go find a basement. I'm in. Pull security while I upload these files to Bowman. There's a shit ton of data here. Data transferring. Maintain the perimeter.
We pulled some interesting intel from that data hack.
What have we got?
General Baro's former aide is in jail. Turns out he knew a little too much about Unidad's dirty laundry, so Baro locked him up. You set him free. He might feel like sharing some secrets he has on his old boss.
That dog will hunt.
We also found information that assets we have placed within Unidad may be exposed. Somehow, some Santa Blanca mook found out who they are, and he's planning to name them to a Unidad captain named Iglesia. You have to silence this cartel informer.
We got a location on the target?
Negative, but we have a location on the Unidad captain. Find him, tail him to his meet with the Santa Blanca informer, then take out the informer.
Roger that. Let us know if you pull anything else from that data hack. Made it. I'll ring the rebels so they can haul it out later.
Right. And then for us, it's survey time. Get down, chop.
Shit, we got a sub.
Carl Bookhart. My
Chopper,
chief
hit the dirt.
combat trainer tells me he's had trouble receiving your assistance in Montuyok. General Baro, the conditions of our agreement are...
Hit the dirt, helicopter.
Grenade! Grenade! Get down, chopper.
El reporte indica que no hay signo del enemigo.
This will
Todas
go
las
nice with my
unidades pueden
boots.
retirarse.
Awesome. I get
One of our agents within Unidad has been exposed. A cartel operative is set to meet with his Unidad contact to give up the agent's identity. You can't let that happen. Follow the Unidad officer to his meet and eliminate the operative.
The captain's getting away.
the Blanca informer. Let's keep this clean and by the numbers.
You have something good this time. That last chip was mierda. Yankee spies in la unidad? How many? Listo. $10,000. No, I can't meet there. Meet me at the shack in the mountains. Bueno.
I wonder how many assets Bowman has out here.
Hell, if they're playing on our team, I'm not gonna complain when we gotta go save them.
True. We find the Unidad captain and kill the cartel informer he meets with. Blanca informer. Let's take him out. Tango down. Tango down. The cartel informer is dead. Our Nox and Unidad are safe.
Todas las unidades, prepárense para el combate.
I'm engaging Tangos.
Comiencen el...
Find some cover, fast!
I've been wanting one of these. Oh, I could use this.
Carl Bookhart, my chief combat trainer, tells me he's had trouble receiving your assistance in Montuyok. General Baro, the conditions of our agreement are very simple. My people need
That's
security.
Unidad HQ?
They expecting visitors, or are they just paranoid?
If they're flexing their muscle, it's working.
Should've brought a bigger rifle.
Oh, I could use this. The chopper.
Ooh-ah.
General Baro's former aide is being held in an Unidad stockade. Break him out and find out what he can tell us about Baro's current location.
Jeez.
Between last year's wildfires, Unidad, and the cartel, there are plenty of reasons why these guys might be sleeping rough.
This should be our guy. Let's see what he knows.
¿Qué carajo, pues? What the fuck is going on here? ¿Qué carajo? Who the fuck are you?
We're your best chance of stopping these motherfuckers. I'm looking for General Baro.
Mierda. I used to be on that pendejo staff. He came to my birthday party once, but he's a cocksucker now.
Where do we find him?
No sé, I don't know where he is. But he has a daughter, the only family that viejo has left. She's a government paper pusher in some speck of a village in Flor de Oro. What the hell name does she use? Ah, Erendira. Erendira Buendia. You can use her to get to General Baro.
Gracias. Good luck. Bowman, that former Unidad captain told us that General Baro has a daughter who goes by the name of Erendira Buendia. She's living in a village in Flor de Oro, working as a civil servant.
I've got the activity working on it now. Get a hold of the daughter. We can use her to urge General Baro to meet with us. She's a civilian, Bowman. We've got her cell phone. I'm sending you the data now. You'll be able to track her yourselves. Go get her, then get her father, the general. Solid copy.
The only way we're gonna get General Baro is through his daughter, Erendira. We can
There's
use
gotta
her
be
as
some
bait to
intel we
draw
can dig
Baro
up around
out,
here.
but we need her to cooperate. Do whatever you have to in order to convince her.
It has all the makings of a political mess.
We sure stepped in shit this time.
It's when the bureaucrats start asking us to bend morals and laws that I start to worry.
But politicians do it all the time.
That's because politicians already have somebody ready-made to take the fall.
You mean us, don't you? You mean this time it's us. Great.
The general's daughter should be around.
There she is. Keep in mind, she's our only lead. We need her.
And if she don't want to help,
Like I said, she's our only lead. Erendira, buen dia. We're looking for General Baro.
Lo siento. Mire, I cannot help you.
You can and you will. We know the general's your father. We only want to meet him.
¿Qué? Why should I believe you?
Because you don't have a choice. You think the cartel sicarios are bad? We're the people they have nightmares about.
What? Some gringos have found me. Americanos. I am not hurt. They say they only want to meet. No, I do not trust them. He says you are malos, peligrosos, but he has given me a location.
Are alive, but I don't expect him to be friendly. I want to get to that RV first.
Keep your eyes open. I don't trust the big man.
Bolivia did not invite you here. Bolivia does not want you here.
Ambush. The general fucked us over. Get him.
Fuerzas enemigas detectadas. Todas las unidades.
Chopper, down, down.
Marche.
A good general knows when to surrender.
It didn't have to go down this way.
Of course it did, Captain. You threatened my daughter. My only regret is that I did not bring more soldiers.
Sir, we've come to you because we need your help.
This is not how one asks for help in Bolivia.
This isn't the normal kind of help we're asking. We're working with the rebels. We want to take down the Santa Blanca cartel. You can't be happy with how they're treating your country.
Do they treat it any worse than the Americans?
Sir, your daughter's safe. And whether or not you help us, you are coming with us.
She's nothing like me. She's kind to where I am coarse. She thinks with her heart. I could never understand that.
I'm not sure we're supposed to understand our children. We just hope they learn from our mistakes.
She's ashamed of me, no? Ashamed of me and my mistakes? She could have hidden from my enemies in England, in España. Instead, she stays in Bolivia, teaching in a poor school in a dangerous area. She's trying to serve my penance for me.
You're no angel, sir, but I think your daughter's the kind of girl who does what she wants for her own reasons.
Why else would she do such a thing? She could have lived a life of comfort, in peace.
Maybe she loves her country too much to leave it.
See, perhaps. Perhaps she's too much like me. It is not so good to be too patriotic.
Approaching extraction point. Keep your eyes open.
I was in La Paz trying to speak to the president when you had my daughter call me. I have known for some time that our relationship with Santa Blanca is untenable, but I could not convince the bureaucrats there of our situation.
They wouldn't let you speak with the president.
No. And I fear that I revealed my intentions to men and women who are already in the pocket of Sueño. But today, corruption is the Bolivian way of life.
I've been trading too many shots with Unidad to feel any sympathy, sir.
I had wanted order when I made peace with Santa Blanca. But it is an order fueled by corruption and violence against our citizens. That is my responsibility, and I will help make it right.
It's an uphill battle. But if you don't want any more violence for Bolivia, for your daughter, we have to shut this down proper.
I may have a few loyal officers who are willing to see things my way. Also, I have a friend, a colonel in the regular army. He may be able to help. But all of this is going to take time.
Then let's start now.
Nomad, this is Bowman. Beautiful work in Floridioro. With General Baro turning against the cartel and our own assets protected, shit is gonna get tough for corrupted officers inside Unidad.
And for their Santa Blanca friends.
Hell yeah. With Baro and his military contacts on our side, you can expect Unidad patrols to get a lot less lenient with cartel members.
Way to build tension.
Exactly. And give our rebel friends more room to operate.
Then we'll be moving on to rougher terrain. I'll be in touch. Nomad out.
El Mudo was going to try to kill me, just as I was going to kill him. Black is for vengeance. White is for safety. Gold is for success. Ahora, I ask you, how can any saint grant contradictory prayers from two different men? It has been my experience that gods always side with the man who has the most money, the most men, and the most power. I had lost the one man I could always trust, mi hermano. How many men would be more loyal to him than to me? How much power would he take? Would that be enough for him to take me out? I would always have an advantage, though. I grew up with the man. I knew how his mind worked. I knew his next move before he did. I just had to be patient.
¡La lucha sigue, compas! ¡Levanten sus copas! ¡Salud!